Wonders of Tuscany, most amazing places and villages to visit. Tuscany isn't just a destination, it's a feeling. A place where golden hills roll like waves, cypress trees line the horizon like ancient sentinels, and every breeze smells faintly of rosemary and red wine. You've seen the postcards, you've probably heard the hype. But what if I told you? The real magic of Tuscany lies in the corners no one's talking about. Beyond the Leaning Tower and Florence's famous dome, Tuscany hides storybook villages, mystical landscapes, and hidden sanctuaries so beautiful they feel made for dreams. And here's the twist. Most travelers rush past them, racing to the must-sees, and missing everything that makes Tuscany truly unforgettable. Today, we're slowing down. We're uncovering the true wonders of Tuscany, places and villages so rich in beauty, culture, and history that once you visit, you may never want to leave. So grab a cappuccino, click that like button, and let's travel through one of the most soulful regions on Earth. Val d'Orcia. Let's start with the valley that defines the Tuscan dream. Val d'Orcia is a rolling canvas of golden fields, winding roads, and lonely farmhouses that seem painted by hand. It's the Tuscany you see in movies, the one that makes you want to drop everything and buy a vineyard. This UNESCO World Heritage Site feels more like a memory than a location. But here's what most people don't realize. Each season paints the valley differently. Come in spring and it's green and blooming. In summer, it glows gold. In fall, misty, poetic, and hauntingly beautiful. Rent a car, drive slow, and just let the road guide you. Every bend is a postcard. Pitigliano. They call it Little Jerusalem, but it looks more like a city carved from the clouds. Pitigliano rises straight out of volcanic rock, its homes built into the cliffs, creating an illusion that the village itself grew from the stone. Beyond the jaw-dropping visuals, it carries a deep, proud Jewish history that dates back centuries. The town still preserves a synagogue, kosher butcher, and bakery, all quietly tucked into its winding alleys. But here's the kicker. Barely any tourists come here. It's not on the average itinerary, and that's why it feels so sacred, so untouched. Explore by foot, stay till sunset, and listen to the silence. It says more than any guidebook ever could. San Quirico d'Orcia. While nearby towns grab all the attention, San Quirico is the one silently stealing hearts. With perfectly preserved medieval walls, elegant Renaissance gardens, and one of the most peaceful vibes in all of Tuscany, it's a village that doesn't shout, it whispers. And that's its magic. No long lines, no souvenir chaos. Just cobblestone streets, sun-dappled piazzas, and restaurants where the owners still cook and serve your meal themselves. It's also the gateway to some of Val d'Orcia's most famous viewpoints, like the cypress-ringed chapel of Vitelletta. And trust me, that view at golden hour? You'll want to frame it. Saturnia Hot Springs. Now imagine soaking in natural hot water while looking up at the stars, surrounded by limestone terraces that look like something from another planet. Welcome to Saturnia. These cascading thermal springs have been bubbling for thousands of years and are believed to be a gift from the gods themselves. The best part? They're free. That's right. No ticket, no spa booking, just nature at its absolute finest. The only catch? It gets busy in peak season, and some tourists treat it like a pool party. But come early in the morning or during shoulder months, and you'll find peace, warmth, and water that soothes the soul. Montepulciano. Perched high on a hill with views that seem to stretch across all of Tuscany, Montepulciano is wine country royalty. Known for its vino nobile, this medieval town is elegance itself. Stone palazzos, grand squares, and wine cellars tucked beneath the streets like secret caves. Walking through Montepulciano feels like stepping into a Renaissance painting, complete with echoes of church bells and the scent of fresh bread. The only challenge? That hill. It's steep, and it will test your legs. But every step leads to something worth seeing, especially if you end it with a glass of red and a Tuscan sunset. Volterra. Volterra is moody, ancient, and a little mysterious, and that's what makes it unforgettable. With roots that stretch back to the Etruscans, this walled town has seen more history than most nations. It's known for its alabaster craftsmanship, Roman ruins, and narrow streets that twist like a labyrinth. But don't come here for attractions. Come for atmosphere. Volterra feels lived in, textured, and a little darker than the bright Tuscan cliché. It's not polished, and that's the point. It's real. And in a region full of tourist polish, that honesty is rare and refreshing. Pienza. If a village could be designed for beauty, it would be Pienza. This Renaissance gem was created in the 15th century as a model utopian city. Planned, symmetrical, and almost too perfect to be real. But it is real, and it's even better in person. Every street leads to a view, every corner holds a little secret, and the town smells faintly of pecorino cheese, which they've been perfecting for generations. Want a romantic escape? This is it. Quiet, compact, and impossibly charming. Don't skip the walk along the panoramic path overlooking Val d'Orcia. It's pure Tuscan poetry. Bagno Vignoni. Now here's something unexpected. A village with a thermal pool in the center of the main square. Welcome to Bagno Vignoni, where history and wellness flow together, literally. For centuries, pilgrims and popes bathed in its healing waters, and today you can still soak nearby in the same springs that soothed ancient bones. But here's the twist. Despite its uniqueness, it's still not overrun with tourists. The town is tiny, peaceful, and feels like a scene from a Fellini film. Whether you're there for a spa day or just want to sit by the steam with a glass of Brunello, Bagno Vignoni is the Tuscan secret you didn't know you needed. Lucca. While Pisa and Florence fight for the spotlight, Lucca does something different. It waits. Surrounded by massive Renaissance walls you can walk or bike on, this elegant city has all the charm of Tuscany with none of the chaos. Inside the walls, a calm, flat, leafy wonderland of piazzas, towers, and churches, each one dripping with history. And unlike many hilltop towns, Lucca is completely walkable and bike-friendly. The food is fantastic, the people warm, and the atmosphere unpretentious. It's the kind of place where you come for a day and stay for a week, and still wish you had more time. Cortona. And finally, we end in Cortona, the hilltop haven that stole the show and under the Tuscan sun. But this village isn't famous just for film. It's ancient, soulful, and drenched in golden light, especially at sunset. From its steep stone alleys to its panoramic terrace overlooking the valley below, Cortona is pure romance. Yes, it's become more popular since the movie, but it has somehow kept its authenticity intact. Come for the film fantasy, stay for the real charm, olive groves, rustic trattorias, and locals who still sit in the piazza talking late into the night. Cortona feels like Tuscany distilled into one perfect village. If this video sparked your wanderlust, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment telling us your favorite hidden gem in Tuscany, or one you're dying to see in person. Share this with someone who's always dreamed of Italy, and maybe, just maybe, start planning your next escape. Thanks for joining the journey. Until next time, keep exploring, keep wondering, and remember, Tuscany is always waiting. Tuscany is always waiting.